Amarillo by morning. Nah, for real, y'all. Here we are, back at it again. Another night, another video. And today, oh my bad. Today, what we got? Ah man, I was having a talk with one of my bros, right? He doing big things, doing real big things. And I'm super proud of this man. Like super, super proud of
Nice.
him because the things we talked about years ago. And as we seen other things like transpire in our life, we got to talking about like what we see ourselves in the next 5 years and what are our plans and what does the path on that plan or to the completion of that plan look like. And basically, we got to talking about social media and things, his strategy, how he goes about doing things, my strategy, how I go about doing things, which ain't really much of a strategy, but we bounce ideas off of each other, right? And he was like, I think you should do this and I think you should do that because if it's willing to your personality. And I kind of just like touch bases with him on a couple of things. And I was just telling him, like, I gotta be honest, bro. Like I don't see myself going a certain route because let's be honest, man. Let's be I'm gonna drop it. 100%. You not gonna be big on social media pushing positivity.
Oh yeah.
You just not, bro. Like I feel like this. Okay. People come to the internet for mainly three things: to laugh, to be entertained, my bad, and or to learn. While I do make content where we talking about certain subjects and we trying to learn about something different and doing book reviews and things like that, that's never really been a big thing for me. I can say this, like, especially in my life. I'm not really saying for nobody else because there are some big creators out there who do a lot of positive things and they get positive light shed on there. But for the most part, nobody want to hear this.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
And I was told this specifically by people, who was coming down traveling to where I was a couple of years ago. And they was like, oh, like checking me out in the gym and talking to me and seeing what different business endeavors I had going on, and I was telling them. And when I would like let them review certain things, they would just be like, "You talented, bro. You talented, but it sound like you preaching, and don't nobody want to hear that shit."
Why? 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 Why?
Like straight up, bro. And I was like, he ain't lying, man, because a lot of the consumption of entertainment is for the younger crowd. And don't nobody want to feel like they can preach that all the time, man. Don't nobody want to feel like, oh, how I'm living and what I'm doing is the wrong thing to do, so I need to fix me or I need to change. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. You know, and it's a way to do positive content. It's a way to do motivational content. But I'm just telling them like what I've seen from my personality and what I've seen from growing up and just how people veered away from me because of how I came different after certain instances in my life, like after certain situations. And I was just explaining this to him, and he was like, I ain't gonna lie, you might be right. But it's not the fact of me trying to be right. You get what I'm saying? It's not really the fact of me trying to be right. The biggest thing for me is um it's substance and quality over quantity. I feel like a lot of times it has to get looked over. You see what I'm saying? If you told everybody there's a 1 in a million chance, like guaranteed, of you making it to this spot, like how many people would really go that route and try to do that thing?
Oh, that ain't right.
Like, whereas over here, you tell somebody, like, I ain't gonna lie, you got a 1 in 50,000 chance. You will probably be like, that sound a lot better than 1 in a million, bro. Like we got 300 million people, you know what I'm saying, in this land mass, and 1 in 50,000 sound a lot better than 1 in a million. Like you see, so that's the big thing about it, especially if you're the type of person that likes to work towards things and you want to be an expert and you want to become um irreplaceable. You see what I'm saying? Or you want to become someone that nobody or go to certain places that nobody's been before. If you want to become that person, you have what it takes to do that. You will for certain take more than a 1 in 50,000 chance, even if the payout isn't that much. Most people would. So and I'm not saying what I'm doing is a 1 in a million chance. I think it's a lot lower actually. But I'm just like, bro, m- my goal is just I feel like I was put on this earth to at least try to help someone. If that's one person, 10, 50, 1,000, it is what it is, man. But even if one, because this is my thing, bro. Like the image and the portrayal and the perception and everything, the effect matters more to me, if that makes sense.
I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Like straight up, like being honest, like the effect matters more to me because I feel like growing up, I was that young guy who, like, if I had just had a mentor or if I had just seen an example of what I wanted to be and who I wanted to be, if I had just had someone who was there and looking back, like, I see that in this guy, like, let me pull him along or let me just drop some gems and sprinkle some little game and knowledge on, bro. He'll be all right. Didn't have that. I had a father for sure, of course, but we are on two totally different paths. Even at this time in his life, two totally different paths. So it's not like a lot of things I can go to him for advice about. There are lessons he taught me growing up and it got me to where I needed to be. But now at this point, I've left the nest. I'm out flying on my own. I got to get with other people who on the route to where I'm going and find people who are already there and try to communicate with them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was just telling them, bro. Like, you're not gonna get that big on social media pushing positivity. You just not, unless you got a huge entertainment value behind it, a lot of creativity, and honestly, humor works. You see what I'm saying? But I'm in real life. I feel like in real life, I feel like I'm a dope person. But on the internet, like the goofy side of me, the silly side of me, it's kind of hard to show sometimes because we're talking about real subjects. And when I'm speaking on something that's serious, or I'm speaking on something real, it doesn't put me in a goofy and a silly and a laughing mood. It puts me in a this. These are the things I wish somebody had just chopped it up with me about. I stumbled upon YouTube and stumbled upon creators, and I took that knowledge and I ran with it because I was like, this is something I've been looking for my whole life. So I'm not saying I'm there yet, but I'm saying like if I got to that point in life where I could, help people out in that way, it's a beautiful thing. But I've just seen when I was doing the wrong stuff in life, big following, big group of supporters, a whole lot of people who really was like, yeah, man, like they just happy you in the crap with them. To where it's like, I stepped up out that, I dusted myself off, I cleaned up, and now I gotta walk this way, man, because I already seen what that's gonna take me. I already seen what that's gonna bring me. Now I'm walking on another path, and everybody see that path, and they like, yeah, no. Like you go on, we'll look from afar, and if you just so happen to find the land of milk and honey over there, we'll wave at you, throw us some back every now and then. But other than that, like good luck. And that's cool. You see what I'm saying? That's cool, but it's just the fact of me just like I know what that over there consists of. I know what that bring. I know what the outcome over there is gonna be. It's not for me, man. I got different goals. I got a different vision. I got different aspirations in life. I feel like I got a different calling. So it don't even make sense for me to dwell over there anymore in that environment, in those same conversations, in that same mentality and mind frame. It just doesn't even make sense no more. And not saying that I'm positive all the time, because there are times that I could be negative about certain things. I could be pessimistic about certain things. But guess what? Usually it's based off data, facts, statistics, real lived experience, other people's wisdom and knowledge. It's not just an opinion based thing when I'm being like that. Positive or negative, even like you see what I'm saying? It's rooted in something. But that's what I was just telling him, like bro, you ain't finna get big on social media pushing no positive message. Like it's extremely hard. Like you see what I'm saying? And he was just like, nah, bro, just do what you do, man. Like that's for you. Which it is. I ain't gonna stop because I get enjoyment out doing this, but just kind of breaking it down to him. Like, I don't know. It's just stuff I be thinking, man. I don't know. I press record on the camera and I said I'm gonna come out and say it. But hey, if you like this video, drop a like down in the down below. Damn, I can't talk today. Drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, man. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm out.